Butterflies ride swerving down here. I promise my money ain't hurting now, chill. I got it wrapped like a turban down here. I got them trap boys serving down here. Got cars, got clothes, got fame. Got bars, got flows, got game.
Now, for our first rig, we brought out a heavy hitter, a classic, an icon. This dude is in the Cardigan Hall of Fame, and I dare anybody to say he ain't top 5 dead or alive. That's right. What the lay people call the Harry Potter cardigan. Now, why do they refer to this as the Harry Potter cardigan? Well, I'll tell you why. And I've told this story before. A lot of people call it the Harry Potter cardigan simply because of this crest here. Giant crest, 3 griffins, crowns, RL. It just favors the crest logo from the school Harry Potter attended, which was called Hogwarts. It just resembles that, right? So it puts you in the mind of, you know, at this particular preparatory school, they wore some, I think they did wear sweaters, but I knew they had blazers and sport coats that had the school crest on it. So it just favors that. So it just kind of stuck with this particular sweater. I've also told the story before, and I'll tell it here again, once again, that when this sweater came out, I had first started working for Ralph Lauren. My style was a little different. My style was a little more street, a little more urban. I still, because I was coming from Belk, so at Belk, you know, it was shirt, tie, and dress slacks. Like it wasn't much leeway out of that. But I worked in the Ralph Lauren department, and I was already a fan of Ralph Lauren, but I was more so into the streetwear, right? Working at Belk, started slowly stepping my game up. Then when I came to Ralph Lauren, that's when, you know, it turned into what it is today, this level of just fucking ridiculousness, right? I wasn't a huge fan of the sweater. I was like, it's cool, you know, it's all right. By the time I decided I wanted it, it was already gone in my size. And it took me a while, but I finally was able to find one. I think I've had it sized once, because I want to say this is an extra large. It's more like a super medium at this point, right? So it's like a little bit bigger than a medium. It's almost a large, right? Almost a large at this point, but I won't have to do anything else to it. It fits perfect. But this is our varsity piece. Now, let's go into the ensemble so you can see how we versed it out, how we versed out the Harry Potter cardigan. And yeah, it's official. Now, I will tell you this too, before we go into it. There's a print ad. I don't know the gentleman's name. He's one of the top ones when it comes to Ralph Lauren print ads. But he's wearing the Harry Potter. His ensemble is very similar to this. Very similar, right? Very similar. Only thing you can't see really is the footwear, right? But anywho, I digest. Just great minds think alike. Let's start at the bottom. I pulled out black tassel loafers. Now, why go with black? Just because of the other hues that we have, the other colors that we have in this ensemble, I just felt like black with the Potter and the pants would just be a slightly more sophisticated go-to than brown would be, right? All that said, you can do brown easily, no problem. I went with black tassel loafers. I went with a pair of Argyle socks that have our ruby red, our aviator navy, and our college gray in the diamonds. All right. Scroll up. We have a pair of Rugby Ralph Lauren wool flannel dress slacks with GTH all over Rugby Ralph Lauren skull and bones. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful pair of rustic pants. Black leather belt. Scroll up some more and we have a nice dress shirt here. All right. Pointed collar, spread collared dress shirt. It is Columbia blue with very small navy and white stripes. All right. What you'll notice in this ensemble is that all of our navy is very dark. So that's another reason why the black dress shoes just work. All right. Now, over top of our shirt, we have a cardigan sweater vest. All right. This is also Rugby Ralph Lauren. It's Argyle. All right. Our base for the cardigan sweater vest is a pewter. All right. Our Argyle pattern is navy and ruby red. All right. So again, our color schemes and our pattern mixing here, somewhat pattern mixing, is just all working together perfectly. All right. We have a club tie that is also Rugby Ralph Lauren. It is ruby red and aviator navy. We're using a tie bar that is a black and gold trimmed ink pen. All of this goes together, right? All of this just makes everything make sense. And then our piece de resistance, our infusion of varsity, is the Harry Potter shawl, collar, cardigan. All right. Just a beautiful piece of iconography here. All right. We're talking about a deep, dark aviator navy. All right. To a untrained eye, to a lay person's eye, they may even swear up and down that this sweater base is black. It is a dark, 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 dark aviator navy. All right. Our shawl collar, along with the placard, is alternating ruby red and navy stripes. All right. The bottom of our cardigan is trimmed in ruby red. Our sleeves are ribbed and trimmed. The cuffs of our sleeves are trimmed in ruby red, and they're also ribbed. All right. And then over here on the left, lower part of our chest, damn near on your ribs, is this beautiful crest here. All right. The Harry Potter style crest, which is a giant shield with two crowns, what looks to be a book with RL inside of the book, and 3 griffins at the bottom. All right. And you see the messenger bag is also Rugby Ralph Lauren. Okay. This ensemble is freaking awesome. It just is. And it works every time. And I'm gonna tell you something, when it comes to ensembles, right? Sometimes your body type may make a difference in how the ensemble wears, right? A gentleman that is 6 foot, 200 pounds, traditionally a size medium, he may look different in this ensemble, obviously, than a gentleman that is 6'3", 275, 280, that wears an extra large. Different don't necessarily mean it's working for one better than it's working for the other. We know that. It's unfortunate, but that's just what it is. But the thing is, with this ensemble, man, this ensemble works for everybody, bro. This ensemble works, I'm telling you. If you have this sweater, this ensemble is going to work for you. if you able to, maybe you don't have any Argyle sweater vest cardigans. Maybe you don't have any sweater vest cardigans. Maybe you don't have a sweater vest. Okay, you can, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say substitute. You can adapt, right? Whatever you have in your closet. Or if you big money grip like Rogers, you can just order it. You can find something and order it. But you probably have things in your closet that you can, a nice pair of college gray chinos works, right? Things you could just substitute to get this look off if you already own this sweater. Now, I hear you. Without even hearing you, I hear you. Parker, I don't have that sweater. I've been looking for that sweater for 3-4 years. I can't find it. The only time I found it, the dude want $500 for it, and I know it. I shouldn't be paying that for the sweater. And you're right. Okay, so if I'm right, what do I do if I want that sweater and I can't find it? Well, what you do is